lighthouse keepers of the past across New England. The keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. They're on the Falcons sideline. That is head coach Raheem Morris. His guys trying to stop hovering around 500. They come in 4-3 to this one. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Scott here with Brock Hewitt, and everybody just about set. And we're off and running from Gillette. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Well, we all love to talk about the quarterback. He really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go play action on 1st down. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
6 more yards. That's another Falcons, first down.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. He brushed him off with ease. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Read option, keeping to the right. 6-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
An option give to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Falcons, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Robinson. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back now, pressure coming. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots, nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. To return this, Marcus Jones. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. He went out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Sticking with Henderson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
At the 40-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It's on the play. That's another Patriots first down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. In a good spot here, second and inches.
Complete to Tayshaun Boutte.
Here's May to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That's his running back, Antonio Gibson. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Again, it's May. He's got it near the 10. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. One after is good by Boygelis. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Falcons, running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. From the gun on third down. That's caught for the first. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
If you want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary, that's it.
To the line. Here's third and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
a 5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons first down.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense to the line, second down.
Second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. To Pitts it goes. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Here's Robinson running his own read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Caught by Washington, left side. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons break the tie here in the first. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Patriots 7.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. This our last play of the quarter.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down throw for May. Completed over the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 1 quarter away so far. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at first down here. Gibson here from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one's complete right side. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Trying to sneak May. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play action, May. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
1-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete out to the right. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Trying to throw for it with May. That's cut beyond the marker. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Joey Dallas on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know. I mean, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. A lot of space ahead. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down. A gain of
Staying with Robinson. Got the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got a man left. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Third down, they need 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun snap, he'll get to Robinson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's going to throw it. He set up the screen. It's Judy. And they take him down right along the 30. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's 11. Falcons, first down.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off with later in the game.
2nd down, they're going to the option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and they catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now pitch play to Anderson. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He keeps it and takes off. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
To the air on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. And now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The New England offense running out now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's made to the air. Brought in right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A game of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the gun, it's May. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Down and 6 yards to go.
May now on third down. He's back to first down grab and still going. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's May again. On stage, right side. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
15 more yards. That's another Patriots first down.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 28-yard line.
May now from the gun. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1. Here's May. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
7-yard attempt.
Roy Gallis connects. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott, first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England first down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
15 yards on the play. That's good for the Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
May now. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. Ooh, but I think the Patriot got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Henderson here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. But can track it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Formation for the Patriots.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
And the Falcons, first down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know. It's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
On play action, here's May. He loses the football. And this is going to be Falcons football.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
15 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Sign quarterback in here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Short pass brought in. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Ryan Diablo there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
May off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air yet again, May. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets hit on. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route, complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
This looks like a run drawn up for May. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to get turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. Start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Next in on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Complete to number 2. That's a gain of 8. Makes it
3rd down from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
Gain of 3 on the play. And the Falcon 1st down.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That throw intended for Drake London. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Ooh, puts him here under this one, right side. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Their punter making his way out now. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Caught by Diggs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Step on Diggs. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They go play action. Here's May. Dumped off to his running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Made out a throw on 3rd. That one complete to Diggs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Give now to Henderson. He's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Off the play action. May. Caught by his back. Gibson. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. They'll air it out on third. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Guess who Pitts has another. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33. Back now, pressure coming. Back to Pitts, it throws. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He gets a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon first down. Running here with Bijan. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Brings up second and 8. They're going play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Patriots 17.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
On the return, here's Gibson. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And this could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt.
It's a gain of 18.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air on first down. May finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Here's May on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete out to the right side. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25, third and maybe a yard.
Brings up third down.
Throwing again, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Patriots.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the
Again, it's May. Complete over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
The Patriots first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Here's May again. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Here's May, third and goal. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. Drake made the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May will throw. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They go play action on first down. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Falcons leading by 6. They're going to pass it here. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So out now comes the punter. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago?
Really? No, he's not gonna escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Brings up second and 15 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. 48 O'Rourke with the pick. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there
what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Try and run here with Robinson. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Caught by his back, Gibson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now to throw. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Desperation time here on 4th. Complete to Diggs. He's going to get this to the opposing 41.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for our Patriots.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Here we get a look at Kyle Shanahan, head coach of the 49ers. His guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the... Y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And we're off in East Rutherford. Showing a little burst so far. And this gets out to the 30s before he stopped. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out is one of two quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss. That stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first down, here's Dart. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner. And it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, a big old win last week.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They're throwing it.
At the 46-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 1st and 10 from the 43.
It's a gain of 3.
Now here he goes on the boot. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8. At the Giants.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Back now, pressure coming. He has the first over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, San Francisco.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Back to throw now. Has it in close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Short pickup to their own 31. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari.
4 yards on the pickup.
Dark from the pistol.
At the 31-yard line.
And drop this down. Scatterboot. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the sneak. Here's Dart. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
They set up the screen to Neighbors. This is taken ahead to the 42. To the ground by Nick Emanwari. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Start now. Screen here for Scatterboot. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it as...
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And he's found the end zone as a receiver this season. You can see he's top 5 right now among NFL running backs in receiving touchdowns. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They stick with McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and...
He keeps this one himself. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Here he is on 3rd and short. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down.
He'll work against the blitz. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another 49er first down. A gain of 7. First down, 49er.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Tackled by Brian Burns. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Sending him on the dive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw.
2nd and 6.
Brought in. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
12 yards. And the 49er first down.
McCaffrey McCaffrey. Gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Going after it from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now here comes the New York offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Scatteroo now from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going play action with darts. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Giants first down.
A handoff to Tracy. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gun. 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, here's Dart. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
The nose point after is good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Giants 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And his workload hasn't been limited to the backfield. As you get a look at the NFL's best receiving backs this season, you can see he is right there in the top 5. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 32-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
San Francisco.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And a
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
And 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like the Giants got to that one. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Recovered by the Giants.
Driving forward with Scatterboo. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York 1st down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Going on 1st down. It's in trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Out of the gun this time. Here's Starks. And he's under pressure, and he goes down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The 49ers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Now he takes it. He has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, 49ers.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
The coverage by Bobby Okereke.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
We've got a screen to the running back. And this one doesn't go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Do I sit and judge defense? I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that.
Pressure mid, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll throw it.
48-yard line.
He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy and safe Halloween. Thanks to those of you who dressed up as the Octobox or the Witching Hour for the holiday. But the calendar now reads November, so let's get into the highlights.
Ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. They go play action on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
A run with McCaffrey. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Another 49er first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Bobby Okereke making that stop. They'll throw. 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
Now a give. McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Hits him on the in route. And this one does not go far. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Ball is caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Giants 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Motion man sent left. Running with Scannaboo. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going right back to Scannaboo. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Darts out of the shotgun. Get some space around midfield. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Like a drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Makes it 3rd and
From the gun, here's Darts. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Your chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense. You've got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
brings up 2nd and
They're going play action. For big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first. Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his fullback. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Dive play straight ahead. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll motion Slayton left. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's complete to Robinson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Dart going to throw again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
One play action with Dart. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Screen here for Scatterboot. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Down big. They're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Throw cut by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
9 yards. And the Giants.
Dart from the pistol. One's cut along the left sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another Giants 1st down.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
28. Giants 14.
Gano ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old win.
And he is down to the 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And the 49er First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, McCaffrey. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's third and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Pass play now. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 14.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On first and 10, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
They'll throw, third and long. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, here's Dart. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. On the gear, it's McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. 49ers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Offense is set. 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
Javon Holland on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Giants offense all set to get started. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 3 now. Darts out of the shotgun. Quick slam, caught by Neighbors. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's start now. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Talk to me. What you got?
Back to throw. Here starts. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Houston Texans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Gets around it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The rushing totals for Dobbins last week, 21 carries, 125 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there.
And under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Sheldon Rankins, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
And tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here's Noel. A big kick, 50 yards that time for the return of 4. And the Texans will take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the former Gator, their rookie quarterback from Florida.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks. But I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it.
He went all right away. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
And 7 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. We can look at this Bronco defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they built that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second down and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Second and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3 brings up second.
Nixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Noel with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out.
Welcome back, everyone. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7, Broncos 0.
kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offensive move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play. Yeah.
That too.
Second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for Broncos. First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Broncos.
They go play action here on first down. That's taken in by Franklin. Second down and 8.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
He'll drop to throw. A short throw to Ingram. Third and 4.
To number 1, Evan Ingram. A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
They'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. So first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. The Broncos at 6-2 to start play. And they come in after a loss last time out, but they've still been in good form. They've won 6 of their last 8.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Now back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and goal, Denver.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on first and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, first and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Here's second and 8. Open man right side is Ingram. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jalen Petrie picking up the sack on a safety blitz.
Down and goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Texans offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. With Nick Bonito not letting him escape there, he was in instant pursuit off the snap and dropped him behind the line. Second and 14. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
14 yards. And the Texans first down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. That's complete to Dell. Now 2nd and 3.
Tank Dell. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Now it's Mixon running right. Pushing his way through. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the jet sweep, there goes Collins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 10 more there and another first down.
And the Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 5.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Under pressure, they got him again. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a 3rd and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got his man, Dell. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So now after the penalty, they'll try again here on 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
For the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, They just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
A good return up past the 30. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Brings up second and a yard.
Dobbins running out of the gun. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the second down and 9.
The 42-yard line.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. And the Broncos first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Houston set to take over. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. He's got it. What a catch on the sideline. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
They'll look to throw here. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant.
Complete to Harrison Bryant.
Delson in motion. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Higgins. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
Back to throw again. That's complete. It's Collins. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They'll look to throw again. Another one caught by Collins. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Texans first down.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jaden Higgins from 6 yards away. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try to loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. He'll get that complete to Franklin. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Texans to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Looking to put a drive together. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Second and 17 at the 35-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Open man is Collins. He's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
A handoff to Mixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 3.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. He hit his first. Now this from 43. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, the kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's to the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, 63 yards. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now out comes Houston. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. From the gun to give to Mixon. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No gain on the play.
They'll go with the keeper. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on fourth.
No gain? Quarterback sneak? No gain? Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is what we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 48-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Texans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Now back to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll drop this one down to Mixon. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Another Texans first down.
They'll set up to throw. Throw left side to Higgins. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
11 more yards. That's another.
They'll look to throw here. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. Here's a run to Mixon. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Broncos 17.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And some room to maneuver. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Another Broncos first down. A gain of 11
on first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 1. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 76 yards rushing here for Mixon. He's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On a jet sweep, this is Dell. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2nd and 13. Got a man. It's Collins complete. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Texans send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And coming out now, the Broncos. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. Open man right side is Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
12 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. A gain of a yard. First down, Broncos.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together.
Result of the play.
In motion left is Higgins. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. Whistles now at a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
He'll get that complete to Franklin. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Dobbins with it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And here's a quick throw out to Mims. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll come up now on second down.
It's at midfield. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That is caught left side by Bryant. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Texans, they're back to 500 as they move to 4-4 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Denver, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sport.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
if you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints led out by the rookie, Tyler Shuck. Interesting story. Off injured in college. The third quarterback drafted out of Louisville with pick 40. Greg, he is now the QB for New Orleans.
Well, we had a chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterback in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 3rd down and 9.
A loss of a yard on the play.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now Shuck on 3rd down. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a ball to the punt team. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time and taking the snaps. Quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into the bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll drop the throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Evans in punt
For 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the zone read, it's Shuck. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. This pass right side, taken in by Cook.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football. And I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Quick throw, taken in.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They were forced to punt first time they had it, but they'll try again in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Rams.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Saints' 20-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the RPO, he's just going to pitch this one forward, and he'll take it on in. Toby Parkinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 1st touchdown this year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7th. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, won it twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On 1st down, shot. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Charbonnet in the back, and he goes straight ahead. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Rams come up with the recovery. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. 3rd and 5.
1-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line. But they're going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football from the 1-yard line. First down and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, LA.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Rams 14, Saints nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Saints offense and running back Jack Charbonnet set to go again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And he'll get about 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Chuck's going to try to run it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is shot. That is hard. Hooks gets the grab. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They motion the slot man left. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's shot. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. He'll force 3rd down.
Yes, 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
The air once more. Shot. He's got his man. That's Olave. No touchdown, but they are close. It's going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 47 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and
Charbonnet is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Charbonnet, ball carrier. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Rams 14, Saints 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Back to throw. His throw left side is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second down.
Now, faking the give. On a man left side. It's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Rams.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on the receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. You want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On play action, it's Shuck. Now he'll air one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Shuck. He'll step up and run.
Tyler Shuck.
They're down and 9.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third
To the air is Shuck. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
complete to
From
Joe
the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Saints.
Now a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 50.